Hey, you guys. Um, it's 22nd, I believe it's a Thursday. I'm totally unfiltered. I don't usually have a filter anyway, but what I mean is it's a different day for no makeup. I look really rough right now, and it's a good reason, and it's a good thing that I look rough right now. Why? Let's talk about well, first of all, I didn't tell you guys, but I didn't tell you guys beforehand, but I had surgery today. So I was out of the. I didn't sleep last night. I was out of the house and in a taxi by like 5:05 in the morning, taking myself to um a prestigious hospital, which I love. It was a great hospital to get a hernia repair. I had a really bad hernia, a big one. Um, I had that hernia because of the birth of my, well, first of all, I had a hernia before for having my first child. Got that fixed. It was like a little tiny one, right? But when I had my daughter with the last narc, it became this massive hernia, which, let's talk about the narcissist and body shaming and becoming disfigured in some way after having been with them. Okay? So they'll help disfigure you, and then they'll body shame you for a disfigurement that they helped cause. Okay, so this is my story. So for the last 3 years, I've been living like this, which is highly uncomfortable because after I had our daughter, right, I immediately went into a tubal ligation because I already saw that he was going to be a piece of shit husband and father. So I didn't want to be obligated to have to produce more babies with him, even though, the obligation of sex in a marriage and a relationship with a man is usually obviously always there, right? So it was a really intense way to protect myself in my own marriage. But this isn't about the tubal ligation. The thing is, though, having a baby and then immediately the day after having a baby, getting a tubal ligation and then going home, right? He never helped, okay? He literally, while sleeping on our futon that I purchased with my tax money, right? Um, Along with her crib by myself, he just laid on his face. He let me struggle to get out of bed with freshly like done tubal ligation surgery, and he let me struggle to get out of bed without letting me rest my body after having hemorrhaged and had our baby, which then resulted in my body not even remotely being able to heal. Okay, it actually left me disfigured. I pre-drew this picture for you guys because um, I wanna um, I wanna show y'all what it looked like. So I'm more calm today too because I took a Percocet. I mean, obviously, like what the fuck, like I just had surgery. But anyway, but before pictures would have been something like this, right? Before picture, normal body, but I had that as the after. This is what the real before picture looked like. Um, when I didn't get a chance to heal because the narc was sleeping on his face after having a baby. You see where I drew that arrow? You see how big that lump is? You see how it sticks out just as far as the breast does? Right? All right. It's like it was the size of half of a coconut. I used to call it my half of a coconut. I always looked pregnant. Where the rest of my body was chilling, this half of a coconut of a hernia was just always sticking out like right at the top of my abdomen. And guess what happens? He left, right? When he did the discard, guess what happens when he started stalking? What he started doing was, and I can pinpoint one time in particular, he hacked my son's PlayStation account. And by hacking it, that meant he could force a video to pop up on the screen that my son was using, like this PlayStation on, right? And the video was real time. Him and a male friend and a female friend all bunched up in the camera. And they literally said these words, and I quote, on the count of 3. And then they actually counted to 3. And then they all yelled, ugly stomach, right? And started laughing, and then click the video off. That's the immature, weird as fuck bullshit where they disfigure you in some way, or your body goes down in flames in some way, shape, or form. And because of them, right? Not saying you're totally innocent in a sense that, like, oh, I didn't know I was having a baby with them or something. That's bullshit. Having a baby doesn't make you the criminal like the narc. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you did with that narc, guarantee you 1000% of the time, you had no intentions on becoming disfigured in any way. Unfortunately for me, I actually became pretty seriously disfigured in that area. Okay? And instead of being mature, excuse my hand, he teased it. He teased it because I went no contact. Right? And then purposefully dated overweight women. Just to make it even more clear to me, I'd rather be with these overweight women. And no offense if you're considered to be overweight. Like, that's not my issue. I don't have an issue with you. The issue is he did it on purpose just to make it clear that it's not the weight or the way it made me look heavier. It's that now I'm disfigured. I'm broken now. I'm a broken toy. And it bothered me so much. Like, like I hadn't worn really normal clothes for a long time. When you guys see me on here, you usually see me like with a tank top on and stuff. It's because I cut all my t-shirts to make room for that shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because I just dig tank tops and looking like a diesel dyke or some shit. It's like I have a lot of cool clothes. Hey, I don't want to cough because damn, that hurts. But anyway, so yeah. And I finally got to get surgery and get it corrected today. Why didn't I tell you guys that I was going in? Well, let me tell you something. Number one, just because you're rooting for you doesn't mean people are aren't rooting against you. If I had said what I was going to do yesterday, he could have potentially made it very hard for me to get it done today. He could have stalked even heavier. He could have showed up. He could have harassed someone, the receptionist at the hospital, could have rode around the hospital, could have snuck into my building and fucked things up while I was trying to get, the 2 hours of sleep that I got before going in, right? Could have done witchcraft. Now, if you're a child of God, this is a theoretical question. If you're a child of God, doesn't it mean witchcraft can affect you? Yes, it does mean that. But it doesn't mean that the bullshit that comes from that can't slow you down. Case in point, just because I'm a child of God doesn't mean that my surgeon was. I'm not ragging on him. Excellent, lovely surgeon. But I don't know his personal spiritual life. You understand? I don't know the anesthesiologist's personal spiritual life. Understand? So I don't know my nurse's personal spiritual life. You get it. I don't know the cab driver's personal spiritual life. So had he done that shit and put it out there to slow me down, it could have, because it would have hit the other people that are not spiritually protected. So you never tell anybody your next move. Always move in silence. Always move in silence. Really though, because you need to give yourself that peace of mind that this is not going to get messed up because of this person. You can't go out there and just be throwing shit on social media. That's why I don't fuck with it. I would never go on social media and be like, I'm having a cookout at Haynes Point. I'm going to, oh crap, I'm going to this place tomorrow or whatever. Never tell anybody, especially when it's highly important to you. Okay? So I love you guys. I wanted to save this video for the day of my surgery, which today was the day of my surgery. And it went lovely. I got my little cast on my joint, So I'm just kind of like looking crusty, chilling in a chair for real. But I love y'all, and I keep it real with you. I'm not gonna throw on makeup just to come with some surgery shit. I really went and had it. You understand? So and it was a really surreal, important piece of a puzzle that I'm coming to a close on finishing. And one of the things on my list of corrections, because we always clean up the narc's mess, don't we? Was to fix and correct that hernia that came from a painful area of my life. So I'm gonna be spending the next couple of days healing. I probably won't make a video tomorrow or the day after. I really need to chill because I literally haven't sat down since I got home at like I got home around like 1 or something like that. But the narc will body shame you, okay? And when them gang stalkers come, they'll help him do it, and it'll always be something that they know you're self-conscious about, even if they're the one that caused that shit, right? So today took one for the team of us, team of me, team of all the survivors out there, all of that. Took one for the team. But I definitely, did something that I needed to do. And it was another gigantic stepping stone crossed on the path to healing and success. So I don't have any wine in my hand, but here's my fake beer or something. Cheers. And I love you guys. Again, the video probably was a little slowish, but yeah, you got to take a little bit of pain meds because I need to sleep sitting up or something. But anyway, don't be scared to heal yourself. Don't be scared to go out there and talk to that therapist. Don't be scared to get that surgery. Don't be scared to, take that medication that you're scared of that maybe, is good for you so that you don't die. Maybe don't be scared to, do a whole lot of different things that will heal you. It's not always physical like mine. It's always here and here. Don't be scared, okay? Go on that weight loss journey or whatever, which I'm now on. And I just raped the shit out of a piece of fried chicken. Like before I started this video. And I'm not supposed to have it right now. That chicken should take out a protective order against me, but the joint is a missing persons right now because I ate the fuck out that bitch. So I need to chill. That's why I took that Percocet. My stomach hurt. Anyway, I love you guys. So bye. And I hope this video helped in some way. But I saved this body shaming and dysmorphia kind of video, this disfigurement video, just to show you some of the shit that goes down. And to just keep it so 100 that I came on here, toe up. Love you though. Bye.